I looked outside and I see that our first iris is blooming.
Lately, these days just keep coming at us. We don't even have a chance to almost digest one day and do a video and put it up before we're on to the next day. I mean, there's so much going on. Yesterday, it was just crazy how many things happened back to back to back with my work, and I just constantly ended up working on things I didn't expect, and then I nearly got 3 sites to a final point. Hopefully today I'll get to do some more stuff for my company as far as tutorials and stuff, and I'll probably put some links up here to that kind of thing later. Lori's just doing homeschool with the kids as usual, and I'm not sure if we're gonna get any further down the road on hearing about whether or not the appraisals and inspections are all done and what they came back with, but that's the next thing for that. And who knows what'll happen. You've seen me running around, tons of stuff going on every single day.
No, we don't say gosh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, read it.
Gosh, said Meg.
What do we say instead of gosh?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. And why don't we say gosh? Because it sounds a lot like
A bad word?
saying God.
God.
Taking his name bad. We don't want to take his name in vain. So we always practice and say, oh my goodness. And Poppy says, oh my stars.
Oh my stars.
Gee willikers.
Gee willikers. Wait, gee willikers?
Obedience when you're near us is easy because we're here to make sure you stay in check. Obedience when you're away from us, that's a real problem, because if you can't be obedient when you're away from us, or upstairs or another room, then how can we trust you're going to do right when you're at sleepovers or you're doing something special with Yaya or whatever else? The only way we can trust that you will be completely obedient is if you're obedient right here, right now, even when we're not watching. And you know what? God's more concerned with obedience that we're not watching about than the other. It's not that he gets mad. He's not that kind of God. He doesn't go, I'm going to beat their hind ends and kind of having them spank you. That's not what he does. What he does is he wants to bless you, and he wants you to walk in his fullness. You can't walk in his fullness, and you can't walk in full blessing, and you can't have full joy unless you walk in agreement with his will and his ways and his personality and his characteristics. And so one of his personality characteristics is obedience. It's in the 10 Commandments. He said so, right? So you're not honoring us the right way. We want you to be honorable kids. Can you do that? So can you remember this talk the next time you're upstairs and doing your time, and then allow the Holy Spirit to say, Anna, Lydia, get busy. You've got plenty of time. You need to get your list done quick. And then look at each other and say, it's called accountability. Look at each other and go, Lydia, we need to be accountable. We need to do right and be obedient by Mommy and Poppy's time. Or Anna, we've got to stay on focus. We can't play around. This is the time where we prove we're obedient. And then you know what happens? You're on our team, and whenever you go off on your own, we can trust that you're going to do right because we've seen it, right? I want to trust you. I want to trust you. Build that trust by being obedient when I'm not watching and when Mommy's not watching. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, girls. Love y'all. I believe in you. Make it happen. Awesome? Bring give me a hug. Oh, say sorry, Poppy and Mommy.
Sorry, Poppy and Mommy.
I forgive you.
Let's call her Shammy.
You get squashed with a hug tight.
That isn't that. I'm being squished badly. Ow, ow, ow.
Martha's like, I'm always good for a big squishing.
Ow, that hurts.
Oh, cold brown. Cold brown.
Mommy bit poop. Now that's real. Watch out, be careful with your sister, don't hurt her. He said code brown. Click right here if you want to see more about my daily devotion today. I got a little word about using devotionals. In an effort to keep it real, I just gotta fill us in on what I'm doing. I'm actually running out to Dunkin' Donuts to do some of my work. I can hop on their Wi-Fi. It's just 2 miles down the road, and get my basic stuff done for work, like emails and move domains and that kind of stuff, since I'm still working on some of that for some of these projects. And the reason why I'm doing that, again, keeping it real, the girls had a really tough day today, and we've had to deal with discipline. And so for us, that usually means just like a timeout, or they lose something. Like Anna has a DS that she could play on the weekends. She loses that for a certain amount of time. For Lydia, something she hates is taking naps, so we make her take a nap, and usually that reframes her and she's back on. And so you know, we do spank. It's not excessive or anything like that, but we do for just very, very serious kind of offenses. And number one is lying. If they lie, there's no room for that. Willful disobedience, or back talking and disrespect. Those three things are there. We do not put up with those at all. That is a no-brainer. So for us, you know, that's a very high requirement of discipline. Anything else, which our girls pretty much are always inside of the other stuff, they just don't. They're great girls. They never really require discipline to that level. It's just something to get their attention and to get them refocused. And so we'll give them timeouts and that kind of stuff, or sleep, nap, lose something for a couple days or whatever. And it really does fix things. And so anyways, with that being in the house, everyone's getting their disciplining, and it just feels funny. I'm getting out, doing my work, reframing, and then coming out with a better attitude. And with the weather being like it is, we've been through like 4 weeks of just this, with only like 1 or 2 days, 1 day with full sun, that's all. And you can see that on one of our videos we did. The rest of it has been, cloudy. I mean, it's just been a mess. So I have to get out and reframe.
Best way ever to tidy the house without Malachi freaking out that we're putting his toys away. Are you eating crackers? Where? Where are you sitting? You're sitting on the kitchen? Are you sitting on the counter? Is it fun? QRSTUV
Go.
WYZ.
Zoo.
Yay! Did you say zoo?
I'm back in my Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm hopping on the Wi-Fi. Love this place. I'm so thankful. I've done some really fun things here, including fight hackers off his systems and all kinds of stuff right here from this Dunkin' Donuts. Guys, do you ever have this problem? Diaper run. I never know which kind to get. I never know what size the kids are, even though I put them on them. I think it's, a certain number or whatever. Thankfully, my wife always texts me before I go out and sends me the list by text, so that I can go to the grocery store and get exactly what we need. So I got to check that text, get the diapers, head back to the house, and finish this day up. I made it home. I ran, oh man, I forgot an errand. I got to go back out. Jeez Louise. Well, I made it home, but I didn't run all my errands. It's been a day. I've been in the basement after getting back from the grocery store and errands and working at Dunkin' Donuts. I've spent the last hours down there, took a couple YouTube certifications, passed them, and
Of course.
yeah, classes and stuff. Worked on some websites, took a couple conference calls, and now we're down to just finishing the editing for the video we're putting up tomorrow. And it has been a day. It is a lot to do, to try to do all these different things, manage selling a house and everything else. It would have been impossible if we were still working on the house at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you, I mean, we'll show some of those videos later of just the transformation of the house and that kind of stuff. But I'm so thankful we don't have all that. but I will be thankful to move and slow down even more than this.
We still don't know the status of the appraisal or the inspection. We didn't have any showings Monday or Tuesday, or today, yesterday or today, and we're just kind of waiting.
Yeah, I found that my work always picks up, it seems like, around February and goes just insane through about October or November. And then about November through December and January, it's slow as the hills.
Because everyone's budget is spent.
Oh, yes. So I love having the work because in, the end of the year, it's slow. I've got plenty of family time, plenty of time for me. But this is the part where it picks up. Everybody's got budget to spend, and I'm 4 projects deep right now,
Hey,
soon
we're
to be
thankful, though.
6.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Thankful.
busy through this week, busy through the weekend, busy through next week, and I've got 2 more projects, a merger. I mean, insane. So,
And you would think that after Dustin's very good pep talk on the importance of obedience and listening to the Holy Spirit's voice and on, that would have done it. But we understand we're in transition. There's a lot up in the air. We've rushed out of the house 1,000 times this month. But the theme of the day and yesterday has been obedience. So you did not see a lot of the girls yesterday because they were not obedient. And we said when we started out vlogging, we're going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today
it was more of the ugly, I talked about it in some of my posts.
Okay. So they had some really harsh consequences. I have lifted the consequences. We're about to have dinner, and we're just going to call it a day early, and we're going to try again tomorrow, and we're just going to keep doing it until we get it right.
But the sun broke out.
Yeah,
We've still only had 1 day in a 4 weeks that's been fully sunny, but just partial sun today. 1.5 days with sun in 4 weeks. I can survive. I just need to see sun.
So, we're looking forward to early bedtime tonight,
yes, for me.
Oh, okay.
Night.
See you at dinner.
Am I talking now?
Go.
Because I might not be talking now. I might be talking later, but I don't know because there's no signs.
Go.
Signs.
Okay.
Not being
3,
cool.
2, 1, action.
So. Who am I? Anyway.
Mommy.
For our devotion tonight, all you have to do is click right here, and you can see it. Don't forget, let's keep family second and Jesus first.
No booyah or anything?
Booyah! We're doing this because we've had 4 weeks of rain and cold, and actually, to be honest, we still haven't gotten a warm day. We have had some freezing temperatures. It's been in the 40s and 50s. It's May, for heaven's sakes. I want my freaking global warming. I don't know what ever happened to global warming, but I didn't freaking get it. I want my global warming. Anyways.
And I can't find the girls' jean jackets. I packed everything up, and I kept out their jeans jacket because I felt like that would be the perfect spring thing, and I just can't find it.
It's insane. So. I've never seen it. We've been here for over a decade, and spring has never been like this. Okay, go ahead.
Tonight, mostly cloudy with a little rain. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a shower. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a shower. Friday, rain in the morning. Saturday, an afternoon thunderstorm. Sunday, partly sunny and
start
breezy,
to see sun.
But it's only going to get up to 61, and it's really
still cold.
Monday, considerable
But 60s
clouds.
are warmer than 50s and 40s.
Agreed.
That's why I've had this cold.
It will feel really warm.
We've all had these colds forever. We've all gotten sick over and over.
So Monday, considerable clouds.
Insane.
Tuesday, considerable cloudiness. Wednesday, clouds giving way to some sun. And Thursday, some sun with a shower.
I'm just taking some sun. I'll take some sun. A day and a half of sun in 4 weeks is insane.
Yes.
That's insane. I need to see sunlight for a long period of time. I decided, since we're going to close out this way, I just want to say There is one highlight to rain. If you smile when it's
Oh
raining,
my God.
at least you'll have clean teeth. There you go.